Sorry.
When Lord Rama left for the forest and Bharat discovered that this thing has happened, so he left for the forest to bring back Lord Rama. And wherever he was going, people were telling that Lord Ram, Lakshman, Janki passed from this way. Bharat was accompanied with all Ayodhya Vasis, including 3 mothers and Shatrugna, others, ministers, army, everyone. Bharat was in the front. He was moving barefoot on the ground and his chariot was following him. And this way he reached Chitrakoot. He reached Prayag before that. Prayag is the place where we have Mahakumbh this year. After every 12 years we have Yamuna, Ganga and the invisible Saraswati meet there. It's called Triveni. We have a temple of Veni Mata. So Bharat reached ashram of Bharadwaj Muni. Because Bharadwaj hosted Lord Rama before that. Lord Rama had left already. But to know more about his brother, Bharat approached Bharadwaj Muni. Bharadwaj Muni was so happy to see Bharat. He said, I get everything by having your darshan. What he said? He said, Ram daras phal daras tumhara. The result of getting the darshan of Lord Rama is your darshan. That means having association of a pure devotee is higher than having direct contact with Bhagavan. And if you have darshan of Bhagavan, higher than that is darshan of his pure devotee. This is in Ramayana. Bharadwaj Muni is speaking. And then he requested, Bharat, why are you walking barefoot? It does not look nice. You should accept this chariot, sit on the chariot. And Bharat said, Sir pan chalahu uchit asamora, sabte sevak dharma kathora. My Lord, Shri Ram has walked barefoot on this ground, on this path. I am his servant. How can I get on the chariot? In fact, I should be walking with my head down on his footprints. Because it's very difficult. A dharma of servant is very, very difficult. He cannot do any offense to his Lord, but also simultaneously has to serve. So Bharadwaj Muni said, it's getting night, so you should rest, and morning you can go. So Bharat accepted his invitation. When he accepted, Muni was so happy, he immediately invoked Ashtasiddhi and Navnidhi, all the eightfold attainments and all the ninefold Veds. They personified and they came. Munivar, you never ever asked for anything, and we were just waiting for your order. All your life, you never invoked us. What happened? He said, now it's time for you to get the benefit of serving a pure devotee. So Bharat has come. So do everything to serve Bharat. So in the overnight, they created beautiful accommodation for each and every person from Ayodhya, to the level that in every accommodation they had one kalpa vriksha, the wish fulfilling tree, and one kamdhenu. Kamdhenu, you know, wish fulfilling cow. And there were so many servants, the whole accommodation was full of all the facilities. In addition, there was a kalpa vriksha and a kamdhenu in every accommodation. So that was the manifestation. And then Bharadwaj Muni personally took Bharat to a beautiful palace where he stayed. And Muni offered him nice things to eat. And Bharat was honoring prasadam. Muni was asking, why don't you accept my hospitality in a delightfulness? I feel you are a bit hesitant. Bharat said, my situation is like a person who is going to be hanged. If you offer him sweets, what will be his situation? My Lord is there and you are asking me to accept all this. So that's the heart of Bharata. So in this we understand those who come in contact with a pure devotee are most fortunate, because it's rarest of the rarest spiritual opportunity. There are so many things in spiritual world, but nothing more than having, when Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad, from where you got this knowledge? You speak so big words of wisdom. From where you got this? So he said, Father, you cannot have this knowledge by any other effort. You just have to smear your body with the dust of the lotus feet of a pure devotee. That gives you everything. So that's the essence of spirituality. My Guru Maharaj says, if you put all your sadhana on one side of the balance, what do you call that? Scale, balancing scale. On one side, all births of sadhana. Guru Maharaj says, Karodon Janmo ki sadhana.
Millions.
Billions and millions of births of worth of your sadhana, bhajan, on one side of the scale. And the other side is having nothing but just a glance of blessing of a pure devotee. Which will be heavier?
Sadhu Sangha.
Left side. So what we require? We just require a glance of a pure devotee. And people like Radhakant Prabhu, he has such a great fortune that he is telling me he had association of our most worshipable. My Guru Maharaj says, my Shiksha Guru, His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and then all the stalwarts of our Gaudiya Vaishnavis. There is one friend of mine, like many friends I have, who are into Krishna consciousness, they are chanting, they are doing everything, but they don't have a Guru. And this boy, he's Indian, he went to Barsana, and there he met some Babaji, I will not name that. And he was so much impressed. He came to me in Jammu and said, I'm so much impressed. The Babaji is great. He's doing great work. He's very nice. He's pure devotee. I want to surrender to him. I kept mum. He said, what is your opinion? I said, it's very good. Because our scriptures say you can accept from a pure devotee. We have 4 sampradayas. Shri Sampradaya, we have Vishnu Swami, we have Nimbadete, and we have Rudra. So you can go to any, we have Brahma Madhav Gaudiya Sampradaya. So any Vaishnava of any Sampradaya can give you. So it's up to you. But, he said, what is but? I said, I hear from Guru Maharaj. Because in one day there are so many yugas coming, 4 yugas coming and going, 71 times in one day of Manu. So Krishna comes not in every Dwapar, he comes in one particular Dwapar. And following that Dwapar, he comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is Dhanyakali. And we are fortunate to be born in this Dhanyakali. It's not so easy to get birth in this time. Even demigods are praying to be born in Dhanyakali in this earth. Because you have easiest way to reach back to home, back to God in this particular Dhanyakali. Because Krishna comes as Guru, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Apni achari dharma jive shikha. And as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna teaches us what? Unnat Ujjwal Ras. I mean, which is not possible. I mean, this kind of spiritual attainment is not possible anywhere else. This is the only way. You get birth during Dwapara, you are not going to get it. Because it's only reserved for Brajavasis. Others are not getting. So, here even Jagai Madha is getting. People like me are getting. So it's very, very special. And it's the highest spiritual experience. It's the waves of bliss that you experience in this. And we should not miss this opportunity of getting kripa or getting Bij Mantra from this Guru Parampara of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You can get from other Vaishnavas also. But Mahaprabhu gives you that which you cannot have. So, actually, we also get confused by seeing different kinds of people, and we think that is better, this is not good. But the point is, our Guru Maharaj says, we should always have faith, we should have strong faith, and we should not listen to anything else. When Guru Maharaj came 1997, we had a program in New York City at the house of one Mr. Advaita. He is Professor Edwin in Harvard, but he was disciple of ISKCON, and he was having Shaligram Puja, everything. So in his apartment he had organized, and many Prabhupada disciples came. And after the program they surrounded Guru Maharaj. I always remain close to Guru Maharaj, and they just surrounded Guru Maharaj and just asking many questions. And there was one question. There are some preachers coming from India and they criticize our Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada. And we explained what they say. And Guru Maharaj became like very serious. And they were continuing, and Guru Maharaj stopped them. He said, "Who are they?" Some preachers from India. Will you believe them or your Gurudev? Have faith in your Gurudev. Don't believe these people. I was surprised. Like in Sydney, Australia, people surrounded Gurudev and they were asking, we get so many gurus, and many gurus are not up to the standard, and their disciples sometimes feel bad about it. What should be done? It was very sensitive question. Guru Maharaj says,
who asked?
Many devotees.
This kind of
Yeah.
Oh.
They were asking, we get cheated by many people. So, what is the way out? So Guru Maharaj said, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, a sincere soul will never be deceived. So it's other way around. You don't have to see The qualities of person. You have to see your sincere inquiry. So my Guru Maharaj says it's difficult for us to pray sincerely. So before we do prayer, first we should do a prayer that, oh my Gurudev, oh my Supreme Lord Krishna, please give us sincerity so that we can pray sincerely. So then we should start our prayer. And that is the way I have seen my Guru Maharaj doing. Many people in Punjab, when there was a lot of extremism, they approached Guru Maharaj, you should do something. There are so many killings in Punjab. And Guru Maharaj was going to Punjab even during the highest of violence time. So he said, Guru Maharaj said, I am not a devotee and I don't have that kind of sincere mood. But I believe that these are the words of Prahlad Maharaj to Nrsimhadev. So let us pray in the words of Prahlad Maharaj, in the words of pure devotee, so God will give us His grace. So he prayed that Prahlad Stuti. Brahmadya Suragana Muniyot Siddha Satvaikatan Matayo Vachasam Pravahe Naradhitum Purugana Raghuna Pipipru Kim Toshtu Marhati Same Harirugrajate. So in this mood we have to pray. There are so many prayers in Bhagavatam, but Guru Maharaj likes this very much because the mood is very beautiful. When Brahmaji tells Prahlad, go, you can pacify. So Prahlad says, Lord Nrsimhadev, I cannot pray because all these great demigods could not satisfy you, could not pacify you. How can I, who is born in a tamoguna, as a asura, can do prayers? But I have one hope, that you don't see the external qualities. You don't see the richness, Aishwarya, Dhan, Kul, Virya, all these things you don't see. What you see is bhakti. So you also bless Gajendra, who was an animal. He had just bhakti. So I have this hope. Then Prahlad started praying. So Guru Maharaj did this prayer in that situation. And he emphasizes on quality, not on quantity. Even in chanting, he says it should be more qualitative. And whatever spiritual sadhana we want to do should be qualitative, not quantitative. Should not do mechanically. Like we have to finish this, we have to finish this. Not like this. And he emphasizes on the point of remembrance. Whenever Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj used to speak, he will start with Guru Vaishnav Bhagavan Tinera Smaran. And his voice was so beautiful, so melodious, it will touch your heart. In those days, I was absolutely not understanding Bangla, but I was liking Guru Maharaj speak. We'll start and we will be like this. And always I see Guru Maharaj will translate it. And he will say, remembrance is the key. What is the perfect state in spiritual life? What is perfection? Spiritual perfection. We say Siddhavastha. Siddhavastha, Guru Maharaj says, not that we have big horns or we have a tail behind or something which we can identify that he is Siddha, is not Siddha. We will be same person outwardly, same like ordinary person. But inside everything will change. What will change? Our thought process will change. Constant remembrance. And it's not so easy. We cannot remember Guru Vaishnav Bhagavan constantly. That's the problem. So many obstacles. needs lot of prayers that please you manifest in my mind and then only I can speak. So the point is we have to have the thirst for association of a pure devotee. One who takes opportunity of going all the way to a pure devotee and offering obeisance gets that which no one can get by any other means. A pure devotee just looks at you and you get. He speaks any word and you get it. There are so many ways of giving that spiritual blessing with pure devotee. You get some prasad from his hand. He may touch your hand or he may just speak some words. But that connection is required. So we have to pray for association of pure devotee. I will just remember one incident of Ramayana again, because when Hanuman went to Lanka for finding out where Ravana has kept Mother Sita, so when he reached Lanka, he could see it's totally secure, you cannot enter. So he became like a mosquito. So it said, Masaka saman rupa kapi dharahi chale nagar sumir narahari. So Hanuman became like a mosquito and he entered Lanka. He entered Sumir Narahari. He said the name of Narahari. Who is Narahari? Keshavadhrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha. So Hanuman, remembering Nrsimhadev when entering Lanka. And you know, all night he could not find. He was looking everywhere. Every dirty place he went. Because Asuras have night life, you know. Their power come out only in night. And what they do in night, and Hanuman saw everything. He was watching all those things he was looking. He looked every woman in Lanka during night time in the situation she was to find where is my mother Sita. And he was not affected by any view because his eyes were looking only for Mother Sita. So he was not unaffected. And he could not find. Became Brahma Muhurt, early morning time, 4 a.m. He was disappointed. I could not find. She was not in Ravana's palace. Nowhere she was. And suddenly he said, Ram, Ram, Ram. In Lanka, who is saying this? Ram. And he looked. Oh my God, beautiful Tulsi tree. And Shri Ram written on the Tulsi pot. Whose house is this? Must be a devotee. I must go and must have friendship or introduction with this. Because if we go and befriend a devotee, we will always get benefit. We will never have a loss. So we should take initiative to go to a devotee. So he entered. And Vibhishana came out. Ram, Ram. And he said, Hanuman. He said, who are you? Hanuman said, who are you? And then they introduced. When Vibhishana knew that he is Hanuman, he was in ecstasy. Oh my God, I got glance of pure devotee. But here, Bharadwaj Muni got first Ram and then Bharat. But Vibhishana got first Hanuman, then Ram. So here also same experience. He says, Ab bhai bha bharos Hanumanta binu hari katha milahi nahi santa. All my life I was praying for Lord Ram. And I was not getting any confirmation whether I will ever meet Lord Rama or not. I had no confirmation. But now I get confirmation. What confirmation? He sent me his devotee, Hanuman. That means he has blessed me. Binu Hari Kripa. Without the Kripa. How you translate Kripa?
Mercy.
Mercy of Bhagavan. We cannot have association or darshan of a pure devotee. So I have strong faith now, confirmation. ब्रह्मांड भ्रमिते कोनो भाग्यवान जीव गुरु कृष्ण प्रसादे पाए भक्ति लता बीच. So Krishna prasade पाए Guru. Without the prasad of Krishna, without the mercy of Krishna, cannot have Guru. So those people are so blessed to have the opportunity to have association of pure devotees. And this Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sampradaya is so great Sampradaya. Bhaktivinoda said, this line will never end. And we have so big fortune that we have association, opportunity. Like you said, your Guru Maharaj. Now we have Param Pujyapad, Srimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj. And we are very fortunate to have them. So we should take this opportunity. And our system is like this. Like Jiva Goswami, his three main disciples, Narottam, Shyamanand and Srinivas, were not his Diksha Shish. They were his Shiksha Shish. You know. So Shiksha Guru concept is very important. So Guru Maharaj, after his Gurudev left this world, he always followed Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj. I see with my eyes, Guru Maharaj, he always keep one Shiksha Guru in front, Srila Trivikram Maharaj. And we had the opportunity to have big stalwart Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, disciples in our mind. They were staying with our Param Gurudev. He is actually in his Hare Krishna. His Guru Vandana is Satirtha Priti Sadharma, our Param Gurudev. He is known for his love, affection for his God brothers. Srila Bhakti Dait Madhava Goswami Maharaj was so much affectionate to his God brothers that he could give anything for them. And so when after Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur left, and you know what happened, and so many, and Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj was with him for 30 years. He was chief editor of our Chaitanya Vani magazine. Vikram Maharaj was there. Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj was there. And they were Giri Maharaj, so many. We were so small, we could not understand their importance. We were going and trying to find out whether Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj sleeps in the night or not. Because we were told that he never sleeps, he's always chanting. And we go in the night at 2 a.m. and we go and sleep. And he is under his mosquito quilt, Machardani. And we go near and we see, he's sitting inside, he's having Machardani and he's sitting inside, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. No one see him sleeping. And when we have Brajamandal Parikrama, he puts Mridanga and whole day he is playing Mridanga, he is leading in front. So we are so fortunate. In my Gurudev's room in Calcutta, he has just one photograph. That is Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. Just one. So, my Guru Maharaj says, I was so fortunate that I had the guidance of all my Shiksha Gurus. You know, you have seen Guru Maharaj singing and doing dance. You have seen him. It's very unique. And Guru Maharaj says, I learnt it from Srila Yayavar Goswami Maharaj. His mutt is next to our mutt in Mayapur. And he says, I studied proofreading and printing from Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj. So same way, from Puri Goswami Maharaj, all the books he has written were vetted by Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. And they had so nice connections, like Sridhar Goswami Maharaj loved my Guru Maharaj like anything. And you know, he has written the same Dashakam, similar, for our Param Gurudeva. Pranamami cha Madhava Deva Pada. You are not aware of it. And we do that in our math. It's written by Srila Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. Look at their love and affections. Look at the level. So our Param Guruji will go to Punjab, which was a rich place, and he will beg for his god brothers that there is a temple being constructed in Mayapur by Yajavar Goswami Maharaj. You please contribute for that. So he will bring for them. Someone will ask for land, he will arrange for that. Even ISKCON land in Mayapur, the first piece of land where we have Harinam going on 24 hours. That land was not only selected by our Param Gurudeva, but he went to measure it. You know, when you buy, you measure from here to here. He measured with scale, he was measuring with his hands. And you know, Jayapataka Maharaj and Achyutanand, they stayed with our Guru, our Mayapur Math for 6 months before getting all those things, and we had very good, actually, association with my Guru Maharaj. So, our Param Guruji was like that. When all the God brothers said, we want you to have the birthplace of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta, in Puri. So, everyone had failed before that. And Param Guruji said, okay. And for 10 years, it was relentless struggle to get back that from 70 different tenants. And it was a land of some mutt. He purchased that from that mutt along with tenants. And then he had legal litigation for 10 years. All this thing was practically done on ground by my Guru Maharaj under the instruction of our Param Gurudeva. And now we are so fortunate that we can go to Puri at the birthplace of Srila Prabhupada. Because in Padam Puran it's written Yutkale Prashottama. So it's prediction that from Utkal, which this will spread, and we have birthplace of Prabhupada. You see, this is very big inheritance. It's very big legacy we are having. So, I am so glad that Guru Maharaj gave me this order, go, and it's only to have association of devotees like you here, and when